Okay, so I wasn't planning on posting this like at all. Honestly, like I was just gonna talk about like my relationship with video games and stuff. But this match is crazy. This so as you may notice in the top right, the guy's name is censored out basically, and I wouldn't do that normally, because so like I understand like the argument, right, where it's like, oh, if you beat someone, maybe you censor out their name, just because like it kind of feels weird, like you're kind of like adding like their head to like your wall of, I don't know, defeated people, right? Like that's fine. I don't plan on doing it though, because like I don't plan on defeating anyone that bad, honestly, or like anyone who cares. But I censored this guy's name out because he says some things that I don't feel like he would become, like he thought he was going to be saying to like a YouTube audience. I think he was more so just trying to be like funny to one person, or maybe he's just really dumb. I don't know. But that's why his name is censored. It was honestly a lot more difficult to censor his name than I thought it would be. Like I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just cover the thing in the top right, and then I realized that at the end of the game it shows their name again, and then any time that they make an achievement at all, it shows their name in the bottom left, and anytime you open the chat, it shows everything in the bottom left, and I was like, oh my gosh. So actually been a lot longer than I expected. But now on like the the main topic of the video that you probably clicked on for, or maybe you clicked on for the interesting comments. I don't know, but so basically I feel like in the past like week or so, I feel like I've solved playing video games. Does that make sense? Like I feel like I've optimized the amount of enjoyment from playing video games and removed the amount of non-enjoyment from playing video games, right? I think it's I think I've finally done it, if you will. So basically a few things. Oh, also he does a seed change vote here. I honestly should have said yes to this, but I ended up being okay, but I should have said yes to this. But sorry, I had to clear my throat. So first thing, just go to bed like before midnight. Like it's so simple. Or stop playing the video game before midnight, stop playing the video game and you can get rid of it after midnight. But like just if you stop playing before midnight, then like you have the entire day tomorrow to like exist, right? And then when you play the video game, it feels more like rewarding. It's like it sounds stupid, I know, but like every time I stay up until like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., with my friends or something playing video games, I don't do it as much anymore. But like in the past, it's just like my bones hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like you kind of lose the day, and then you wake up late, and then you kind of feel like an idiot, and then that hour marker keeps getting pushed back. Like it's not the move. It's not the move. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you sleep though. You already knew that. Next one is my 3 games. Okay, I like to have 3 main games. So have you ever played like mobile games? And you have so many mobile games. There's so many mobile games, right? And you kind of like don't feel attached to any of them, and you don't really care anymore. You kind of lose interest. But then you delete a bunch of them, right? And you only have one, and all of a sudden it's a lot more fun to play mobile games. This is kind of my idea, right? Because like if you're playing too many games at once, it's not that fun, It's nice to kind of focus on one game, and then when you're done with that one, go to the next one, right? Like because video games it's kind of like world building a little bit. So actually at this exact moment, I thought, oh wait, I might never defeat this seed ever. This might be it. I might be stuck here forever. But then I figured out a solution. But just getting back on track. Sorry, I need to talk about the speedrun. I'm staring at it right now. So my 3 games is an improvement game, or like a game that like is just like I want to get good at. Not like I don't have any like inherent desire to get good games except for Minecraft right now, honestly, because of the fact that I'll make better YouTube videos in the future, and that promise is what drives me forward, honestly. And like I feel like if I become the best speedrunner that makes better videos, you know what I mean? It's like there's no limit to this either. I don't think I'll become the best though, but I wanna try and get up there, and it's clearly gonna be a long journey. But okay, so basically, I didn't delete the audio on this, whatever. Basically, so then I also like to have a goal-oriented game with my friends. So like Terraria, Minecraft. If we're trying to hit Unreal in Fortnite or something, like that, like Terraria, the goal is like win, right? Or like defeat Moon Lord or whatever, right? My personal goal is to get all the armor sets. I'm like 90% of the way there, honestly. I'm pretty close. You know, like having like a goal-oriented game with your friends that you can like, when everyone's on together, you can all hop on together and like move towards that goal. And like, I like terrain in Minecraft especially because you can kind of, there's never really a time when you need to talk about the game at all, you know? Like, you could just not. So there's never any time where like you'll be chit-chatting with your friends and then like you'll be interrupted by like something stupid happening, you know? Kind of like in Fortnite where like if you're getting pushed or something by a team, you have to like drop what you're doing, you know? So I feel like it's kind of fun to have like a little podcast kind of game, you know? I hate podcasts, but I hate to say podcasts. Like, I listen to some podcasts, but you know, like I don't want to be another guy making another podcast, you know? Like, if I do, it's gonna be something special. It's gonna be something way different, you know? It's not gonna just be like 4 people on a Zoom call like it always is. But comma, then the next one is another game with friends that you can just kind of boot up and like not care about, and like you don't need everyone there, you know? So like right now, this is for me. It's like Fortnite, you know? Like it used to be like Valorant sort of, but I also think that, like, this is 3-game category. I think 3 games is the max, and I think like these could all be taken up by the same game, you know? Like if you and all your friends just boot up Valorant chilling, and then also you really want to get good at Valorant as well, but then also all your friends really want to get good at Valorant as well, it's kind of perfect, right? You just play Valorant. This play I think might be my best play I've ever done a speedrun. I put the boat behind myself. I get in the boat to crouch me down, and then I'm good. Also, the second I get up here, I realize what kind of bastion we're in. And if you look at the training montage, this is me training on that bastion for like 40 minutes at least. And and so yeah, it definitely paid off, this training, you know. So I feel like that was good. I think it was 20 minutes actually. I don't know if it was 40. At least looking at the times, I think I might have done the math wrong. But so I know exactly what to do here. Okay, continuing on. So I like to have like at least a game or games, 3 games that fill these categories. So right now for me, the improvement game is Minecraft, goal oriented game is Terraria, and then like I said, the other one's Fortnite. I just want to talk about Fortnite real quick. OG Fortnite is amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. I like it a lot. I tried playing modern Fortnite recently with my friends because we just like, you know, it's there, we're like, whatever, we'll just try it once. I didn't like it because like you don't understand what's happening. There's so much mobility items that like everyone's just flying everywhere, you know. OG Fortnite feels so much more relaxed. Like I think it's one of those things. It's one of those like too much of a good thing, right? I feel like the people at Team Fortnite were like, oh, well, people want action, so let's just give them as much action as possible, you know. But I kind of like Fortnite for having those sort of like down times, you know, where like it's after a fight and your friends can chill, regroup, and, you know, just like talk about the fight, you know. It's just like, I think like stuff like that, right? Like a lot of people don't understand, like we don't really care about football. Like we don't, you know, we you know, okay. We care about football, but a lot of the enjoyment of football is talking about it with your friends afterwards, you know. And if you get into too many fights to where you can't even talk about it, like what's the point? You know what I mean? I don't know. I might be like in a, you know, a niche group here, but I have to agree with myself here, obviously. But like I don't know. I've also it's a little easier for me to understand. Oh, okay. Real quick, see that draw vote? There was a draw vote there, and then my opponent said I have to poop. He translates to he forgot a letter. I have to poop is what he said. So I need to fix. I'm gonna put a marker down. There. Okay. I realized I didn't uncensor a part, but so I feel like that's just like a large part of the game, you know. So a lot of people don't know this, but I've actually hit Unreal in Fortnite. Not to brag, but I've hit Unreal in Fortnite, and I think like I'm kind of built for this mode because I'm really only good at aiming and tap firing with the AR and shotgun fights, which it definitely favors. OG Fortnite definitely favors. So I could probably hit Unreal again, but I don't. Okay, I know it sounds kind of cringe, but it's like I could do it again, but I don't want to. But like genuinely, like I could do it again, but I don't like. I don't know. There's really no reason for me to because I've already done it. You know, there's no benefit. And then also nowadays it's like there's OG Unreal, there's normal Unreal, there's, you know, Rocket Racing Unreal. Like I don't know. They don't too much, but Unreal's the max rank, by the way. That's to make that clear for people who don't play Fortnite, who don't feel like playing Fortnite. I don't blame you. But I don't know. I feel like the three categories, you know, and then being good at one is helpful because then you feel like a god when you save your friends and you're like, let's go, I'm the goat. But definitely, I think the three categories are the best because, oh, okay, so basically, okay, whatever. The three categories are the best. You get that. My opponent said, I'm back after pooping. And then he says his poop was a non-solid. And I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, what? Bro, I don't need to know that in my speedrunning. And he says it was on my pants. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to calm down and play the game. You do not need to tell me this. I tell him thanks with exclamation mark because I think it's funny. I was in a 1 minute before this, I was in Discord with my friend, and I was telling him this. I was like, bro, what? Because, like, you know, we're just chilling. I'm just speedrunning. He's like, what? I already decided this one would be voiceover because I was gonna talk about the Fortnite thing, but then he said it got on everything, and I said, wow, I will take that in consideration. And I was like, that's insane. I don't know why he told me that at all. You know, like that's really, really gross. And then he did a draw vote, and I'm like, okay, come on. So there's like a non-zero chance that he said that he had to go poop there when he like died. Sorry, excuse me. Well, he said I don't have to poop thing when he like died or something to bait me into responding, so he knew I was there, so I'd feel guilty, right? But then he just said I low-key fell in lava, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not. I was gonna say darn, and I actually accidentally said garn, like Garn 47 the game, but then he FF'd, and I was like, all right, well, good games. And that was kind of it. It was an interesting match. He did FF, and that is my how to enjoy video games. Again, just do 3-game style. Okay, all right. Hope you have a good day.